Hey guys, it's Easy, and today we're going to be doing wave defense and looking over the Section 31 store. Let's get started here by checking our ships out and making sure we're ready to go. Got the right crew there, decent crew there, and another one there. So we're all set up. You want to make sure you got crews that are going to be able to damage hostiles and not something rated for just armadas or anything like that. And if you're unsure where the waves are, you just want to look at TC here, and it is just above that. See all these blue and gold discs? That is all the wave territories. And over here you got level 30, you got level 40s here, more 40s and 50s here. These are the regular group ones on this side. So those are the ones you're just going to play with other people. And there's the elite as well, which are these two. And those you're going to want to have a little bit better groups for. And the latency on these things is pretty bad most of the time. Like anytime I join a group, it gets pretty bad, so you want to definitely get in the habit of it, because the lag problem, you can do a lot of cross-targeting, and if everyone's sending to the same target all the time, it's going to cost a lot of time. But most of the time they go just fine when you're going for the lower ones, but when you get up there, you're going to want to definitely have people that are more experienced and know what they're doing to hit the right targets. But as for the solos, we got over here, we got 3 sections here. We got the 45, regular 45 there, and the elite over here. 50s, 50 elites, 60s, and the 60 elites. When you're just starting out, you're going to want to start with just a regular 45 here. So let's just hop in one of these and get that started. I like to bring all my ship to the bottom here. Just kind of get them all set up at the bottom before I start it up. It's good to get in the habit of having a nice starting spot for everything and what order you're going to send them in, because they do spawn in the same spots every time. So once you've played it a few times, you'll know exactly what you're going for. So right there, that's the first half of the first wave here. I'm just going to send our ships out real quick. And the second wave is already coming down here. As you can see, you got all 3 there. And they just send them out in groups of 3 the entire time, so it's not going to do anything weird. Regular one, or the solo ones, don't have the transporters, so that's only in the group stuff. You really don't have anything to worry about with those here. And that's it for each wave. They're all going to look just like that, where it's just 2 sets of 3 like that. And once you're used to their spawn points, it's just going to be coming out the same every time. So it's really habit forming, where it's just, you're going to know what to expect every time. So the more you do it, the better you'll get. Adjust your crews to get farther each time. A lot of people are having a lot of trouble with the waves right now, just because they're unsure of their crews and what is really going on with them. But that's just a leveling issue, you know. That just all takes time to get used to. Not everyone has the same crews, so it's definitely a problem. You really can't expect to just hop in everything and just get it done in one shot. pull everything back to the middle again here. And there it is. First completion, those are the rewards. You get the Section 31 access keys. Those are the solo rewards. The regular section with 31 credits. Those are the ones from the group. And then the mirror, those are the elite ones. So that is just the rewards for the level 45 there. Let's give the level 50 a shot. That's where I've been spending most of my time in the level 50s. I haven't quite moved on yet, but they're a little bit longer than the 45s. You get 5 waves to deal with instead of just the 3, and a little bit of rewards, so it is worth doing once you can do it. So let's get started with this here. Once again, see, it's just everything's coming out the same spots. Same ships, same spots every time. It's just going to be different levels when you bump it up. Which isn't bad. A lot of the rewards for this are very decent. So you do want to try to get these done as often as you can, even if it's just the 45s. I know a lot of people don't like doing the wave stuff in general, but if you're going to be missing out on it, it's going to cost you. So you do want to try to get into the habit of just getting in there and getting what you need just to do the daily pulls. And just the rotation of your ships each time. I always use my battleship, then my explorer, then my interceptor. It's just the rotation I have, so I just kind of have everything in the same spots every time. That way I can just rotate right through it, and I know where I'm going to be sending them. It's real easy to plan out, and then when you have the rotation set up and you pull them all back to the middle, it's just a nice routine to have. Makes everything nice and simple. And the more consistent it is, the easier it'll be to adjust later on to help you out with your gameplay. And the better your gameplay is, the better the rewards are going to be, the less grinding you have to do as well. And there are some very good stuff in the store that will just help you advance. And we'll be looking at that here shortly. Alright. We're just about there on this. Not too bad. Once you get farther on, just the research itself, that'll definitely help out. There's quite a bit of research that'll help buff your ships. Yeah, don't get hit quite as hard. You can last longer, have better chance of getting those better rewards. Yep, right there. I just lost that one. Let's see if we can catch that. And there we go. And as you can see here, you got a decent increase on the rewards. So definitely worth bumping up once you can. Let's get these all repaired here. Come on. There it goes. And let's go through that store now. See if there's anything that we can get here. So these are all part of the dailies here. Getting those blueprints for that new ship that is specialty for the waves. You want to work towards that as much as you can. These are just normal daily pulls of tokens for getting into doing those waves. And these are instant pulls right here. At the bottom in the research, there is a research that'll allow you to do instant pulls, and this is the resource that allows you to do that. So it's a limited amount each day, but it's actually quite a bit. So once you do get it and save up for that, which I do recommend, that way you can get through stuff a lot quicker if you're just trying to get tokens out real quick and you got something helping you out, or you're just trying to get as much as you can on your own, that'll help you out. And then the adjustment credits here. Here's some building resources. So the comm center. That is something that isn't given out too much, so I always grab that. Because that thing is just very slow to level up that building. So if you haven't been working on it, that'll definitely help you out. It's not too much each day, it's only 60 extra resources, but that will add up. So it is worth pulling. It doesn't cost too much. I think it's just 700 credits. And same thing here with the Court of Q building. That is another one that you're going to want to work on. I'll probably just go over that one in its own video later on. But another place to grab those. There's probably 3 or 4 ways to get those resources every day. And you can get about, it's like 400 or 500, which isn't bad. It's definitely slow, but getting them everywhere you can helps out a lot. And then right here, this is more of the, right here at the top, more of the solo credits, the Section 31 access key. These are what are used to get this Friendship 1 probe. That'll reduce the efficiency cost there. So you definitely want to get that for all your G5 ships, as well as the G6. Because that will help you out in the long run, just getting your ships up and increasing, reducing the amount everything costs to upgrade it. Right here, your Apex Barrier, that'll help you decrease damage, which will actually help you in future waves as well. So you do want to get that as well. And just remember, these 3 right here are all that same solo wave credit. Just like this one here. This one is just PvP. So if you do a lot of PvP, you probably would want to grab that one. Or for the future, once you do get more of these knocked out, adjusting it, so taking from what you're going for right now and adjusting it to that. Just kind of get in the habit of spending so much each time. That way you get more consistent grinding, you know, what you're able to do and what you're able to gather and spend daily, as opposed to just getting all you can and just wasting it all at once. Just try to get your pulls consistent, your grinding consistent, and just get in the habit of it, and then just adjusting it based off of that is a big help for anyone going for consistency. That routine is really going to help you out in the future. It's right here, same thing, it's just more of the solo credits. It'll get you increased things for these are the DTI rewards right here. And that is something is brand new, and you're going to want that increase to the rewards. So you definitely want to gather that every day. as well as the DTI plaque here. So these are mottos that increases your damage, as well as the invading entities. And getting that damage up is a big deal because those scale quickly. It's not something that it's just like a gradual scale and you can kind of just jump in and expect to hit something at your own level. You're going to start out low and you're going to have to build your way up, and the more of these you grab, the quicker you can get up. And then the quicker you get up, the more loot you can get from each kill. You definitely want both of these. This one is from Mirror Credits here, so this is something that'll just generally increase whatever ship you put this on. So it's all hostile based here. Just grinding rep, your apex barrier, increases the hull, and non-armada damage is going to get increased by that. Down here we have a few more things. These ones are the regular Section 31 credits. So grab both of these. This is for the Facade building. That is one that you're definitely going to be working on. And these are for prime research. Grabbing both of those is definitely worth doing every single time. And then all the PvP officers, going through all of that. But down here in particular, if you see I'm at 17.3 here. Once I get that 28k, I can unlock the refinery bonus for the interceptor parts, the explorer parts, battleship, and the surveyor, as well as efficiency to the mirror credits, the elite ones, the ones in the middle up here. But if you take a look here, each one is just a single point. So once you unlock it, that's the max of it. And the bonus is 100%, so it's just gonna give you a big boost to those parts. So it's definitely worth just grinding those out right off the bat and just getting them over with. And once you knock those out, you can start working more on the research itself to, increase your hull health during wave defense, the critical hit chance, your mitigation, critical hit damage, just going through all of this. That is what will really help you out in the future. But increasing your ships, all the components, getting that power up, that is going to help you with everything in the game. So I definitely recommend going for that first. Alright, that'll do it for this. If there's anything else you guys want me to go over, just let me know, and I will make sure to get that in next. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you later.